Alright guys, so you've seen this trike about 100 times on video. We're actually converting this to a Supermoto setup. So we're pulling the wheels off. We're changing out the hub. We're going to upgrade to our billet hub setup. We originally had a 250R hub on this with an 11 inch, so we're going to go down to a 10 inch wheel with the actual billet hub setup. And we're going with some Supermoto style tires with the 10x5 front wheel. It's actually an ATV wheel. See the back tires. Gonna be a pretty sweet setup. He does ride this thing on the road too, so he's looking to have a couple different options for it. So when he's ready to go back to dirt, he can just swap the whole front end and the tires back over. We're also going to be adding an airbox to this. We originally built this bike to have the stock airbox. We're just not happy with the performance of it. So he's looking to get that opened up a little bit and have a little bit more protection in the back. We're also going to be adding a larger battery. He's running a lot of lights. He's putting a light bar up here. He's got heated grips, heated thumb throttle. So a couple different things to take some extra juice. So we'll be going to a YFZ 450R style battery on this machine. We're also adding the parking brake back on. This is an OEM parking brake, so we're going to build a lever on the bike. We're also putting a rear brake that's actually going to be up here on a small lever. So that's going to let him apply the rear brake when he's riding. If he can't get his foot on there and he's leaning off the side of the bike going up a hill or something, he can actually apply that. And then the parking brake will be for when he's riding it in town if he wants to lock it, keep the thing from rolling. He's got over 1,000 miles on the street and dirt so far on this machine, and we're just doing some more changes. So trying to keep the riding options open. He can pretty much just swap it out for whatever he wants to do for riding. I'll do a time-lapse video of the install. We'll get some shots of the front end and the rear end going back together. And once I finish up this airbox and everything, we'll get some video of that. We're also adding our billet sprocket guard. We wanted that on there, so that'll look pretty good. You can see we're just putting the front hub back together. Same rotor adapter, just going back to the billet hub with the KTM brake rotor. And this was originally bolted onto a 250R hub. You can see our new front hub that has the correct offset and setup for the 10-inch front wheel. So he added some Loctite on there. He's going to go through and hand torque all of those. We like to run some red Loctite. Never want to have something like that loosen up. Some CNC action for you guys. We're just getting our clamps done. This is how we do op 1. And then we actually stick them back into a fixture. Run them in our fixture for op 2, cuts the backside, does the pocket, does all the holes in the threading and the chamfering and everything. Come out looking like that. Next op, we actually bolt these back in to our fixture plate here, like this, and we do the end drilling, and then we're going to do the slotting after that. That's pretty much how we make triple clamps. Always keep track as you're going. Easy to get lost when you got a bunch of different ones going on. We started adding some engravings to these. It's a little easier to see what they fit. Also started putting our logo on here. Just to show you guys how our foot pegs get built. A bunch of backer plates that we cut on the plasma table. Everything pretty much goes together like a puzzle. These all get hand ground and sandblasted. And they get welded together. That's our back pivot. Swing arm we just finished up. Turned out pretty nice. Definitely looks pretty sick with the Supermoto tires. We're starting assembly of the Tri-Z. Keep an eye out for that video. Yep, looks good. I'll be posting some updates on this build. Just got to get the airbox set up and we'll get it all back together.